Can you reach the icebox? Whap, whap. You cannot. You know what I could do, though? We're going to move you. You are coming around here. Maybe I could even have you tucked in there. Not quite. But if I popped you here, that should work. You know, it's kind of in front of all the windows. Don't mind. Just don't open the windows, basically. That would be my advice. Don't open the windows. Go badly. Yep, that's still going. I want at least some dried meat. So, let's say 5 dried meat. Because I want to find out what dried meat is like. Because I haven't had that yet. Also, let's move you. So, control tunk. This can absolutely go in there. I could always move that inside as well. And I possibly will, eventually. Icebox all the way up. There we go. Sorted. Okay, awesome. Icebox increases food shelf life by 60%. That is amazing news. I am absolutely thrilled by this. Thank you so much. What? 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 Marvellous. I've got a bed to put in here. And this can more or less go anywhere, I guess, for now. Alright, let's have a quick look at... Oh, I'm up to 11.3 on my house score now. 6.9 for my bedroom and 4.35 for my kitchen. Looking good. Up to 62.6. Right, have we finished all of the butcher work? We have. Okay, so the next stage then, I'm going to say half of the meat that I've got 22 meat. So, I want to turn... half of that. So let's go with 6 into roasts. That's going to give me 12 scrap meat. Go ahead, 6 of that. Boom. That would leave me with about 11 of this. So 5 of that into just scrap meat. Go ahead. And then of the scrap meat I have remaining, I will turn half of that into sausage. And then sell that on. But my next step, realistically, is to expand this area out. I've got a little bit more room that I can play with. I can bring my walls all the way up to here if I want to. And I'm strongly considering it. Firmly considering this. Because that would give me this much room again, which I could actually turn into a storefront. Without impacting the room behind it. I could even bring it out further if I wanted to. You know, expand the rooms even further. I could then have a workshop perhaps underneath. Yeah, I could. I could take a workshop underneath on the second floor and then dig a third floor further down for a storage, which all my workshops would be able to access. That is a possibility. Yeah, this is a server that we're running ourselves, Manly Mutt. How many players were there last time we checked? Let me go and have a quick look. Give me just a second, chat, and I can pull this number up for you. Written in here somewhere. It's going to take me a few seconds. Sorry for the loss of music. It doesn't play the music when I'm tabbed out. Yeah, we've got 131 users, registered users, and have and the average player at any time is between 20 and 30. Oh, it's a total of 145 now, is it? There we go. Oh, dried meat. Let's have a try. Oh, that's very high protein. Okay. Can we use stockpile conveyors? I'm not sure. My honest answer to that one? Do not know. Where did the scrap meat go? Gives me goosebumps seeing Nico so active on Twitch. I know it's not going to last, but I love the time that it does. I mean, even outside of big updates, we tend to have an eco server on the go. Though, you know, obviously when there is a big update, it tends to be a lot more active. But, yeah, we quite often have a server on the go for the dapperlings. So if you're a member of our Discord, you're more than welcome to jump in as well. You can type !Discord in chat. Right, let's have a gander then. So I've got a fireplace and a latrine. That will make a general room. I'll make a living room rather. This will make a bathroom. So we can pull this number up quite a lot more. I love your oxygen not included in graveyard keeper playthroughs. Oh, thank you very much, HFTTV. That's very kind of you to say. Ah, you're looking to be on the late shift eco server. Nice. Hey, Cecil Kane, how you doing? Right. I've never tried this food. I mean, it probably isn't going to be the greatest thing to eat, but, you know, I need to know whether I like it or not. I have taste okay. I can't believe I find... the things my character finds delicious. Oh, I've never tried raw meat. Let's give it a go if I can fit it in my stomach. I cannot. Okay, fair enough. Right, okay, so... Let's have a look. We've got 27 scraps. We want to turn some of this into sausages. So let's go ahead and make 5 of them. And that'll be a nice little sale there of meat, scrap meat, sausages, and campfire roasts. What's your favorite food in game? Let me have a look. Actually, it only goes up as high as delicious, and I've got a couple of those that I'm aware of. So I like scrap meat. So just, you know, chunks of meat, I guess. Bannock, that makes sense. Bannock is amazing. Wild stew, also a very good choice. Like wild stew. I don't know if there is a way for me to see everything that I like, unfortunately, but I've got a craving for currently campfire salad. I think it's fern campfire salad, is it not? Yep. I'm going to have to hold on to that and then eat that as soon as I can. Oh, you have one favorite and one absolute worst, but those are always tier 3 or tier 4 foods. Ah, okay. Okay, nice. I'll keep an eye out for that then. Right, I have now got food to take down to the cooks so that they can start making food available for others. Unfortunately, I haven't got much meat, but it's just the way that one is. I could sell the huckleberries, actually. Sure, I'll take those down as well. Maybe the tomatoes. I don't know if anyone's going to need them, but we'll see. The crabs can go up there for now. No, they absolutely cannot. Are they not being processed? Did I not set up the crabs to be processed? Oh. My bad. Sorry. Sorry. I was jumping the gun there, chat. I thought we were done, but we were not done. Still need to finish working on that. But yeah, it doesn't look like we're actually working on any more. It doesn't look like we're working on any more cleaning of fish, so I need to go and take care of that one. Then we're going to start excavating and sorting things out. Right, let's have a look at you. So there are... How many crabs? 4 crabs to do. Have a little over 5,000 hours in the game. Just a little addicted. There are a few people around in a similar place, I fancy. You just not got fuel? Did I run out? Oh, natural fibers. I ran out of natural fiber. Okay, well, that's easy enough for me to fix. That won't be a problem at all. Actually, while I'm here, I may as well grab the remaining sausages. Bring those down. There we go. Bring the fish as well. Alright, off we go. Let's go and deliver these. I will gather up some fibers while I'm on the move. See, that's just fiddlehead, that isn't fiber. But it's good enough. Sheelab can turn these into other things. Obviously keeping the redwoods. Right, let's have a gather of some plant fibers down here. Like there was a little bit of lag there. Okay, that enters someone else's territory. Well, yonk these as well. I always hate it when they end up not split properly. Yep. Right, let's go and just sell off these to Sheelab. Right, you want huckleberries. We'll buy 33 of them. You want tomatoes. You will buy all the ones that I've got. You will not buy the ferns. Oh, you're still buying all of the fish. Very nice. Okay. Meat. Sadly, I've only got one regular meat. And 5 of these as well. That is quite a healthy amount of money made there. Let's gobble this down. Satisfy another craving. Up to 54.3. Very nice. So from a base increase of 12, we've got 54.3 nutrition multiplier. That's being added onto all of my skills. I do need to get fat up quite a lot to get my balanced diet increased, because that is way off right now, but it is getting there. Little by little, we are getting there. Let's pop those in there. Pop these in around here. They can immediately be used up. Drop those off. And the huckleberries can go in there. Alright, going to do a little bit more hunting. But then, when we return, I think it is going to be time for us to start work on the redesign and the expansion of the house. I'm thinking excavating a basement layer. Either putting my workshops down there or keeping all of my workshops up on the top and moving all of my living quarters down the bottom, because I guess the living quarters don't benefit as much from having access to the stockpiles. In my at least the one at the top. Maybe if I built it down, I don't know. We'll have to see. We will have to see. But time for a bit of a hunt. Got plenty of room in my inventory. Actually, I could drop off my tools too. I'm definitely not going to need my pickaxe and my axe where we're going. So, let's find my chest. There we are. Definitely don't need my hammer. I will bring my sickle with me, because that will be useful. Also, while I'm on the go, I may as well get a bunch of hewn logs made as well. Let's see. $30. Actually, we may as well go for 44. There we are. Go ahead and make all of that, please. The nice thing about that is it uses up a bunch of my calories. On that note, though, maybe I should take just a little bit with me for topping up my noms. We are wanting fat right now, so I'm going to say... Have I got anything that's just fat? No, not really. Unless one of these is very high in fat. Actually, yeah, the root campfire stew. And I've never tried this before, so bringing that along would be useful. The meaty stew would also help out, but... let me just organize the stuff I've never tried before at the end, so I know to try that next, to make sure that I'm exploring the most foods I can, and automatically, just by virtue of it not being something I've tried before, increasing my variety score. How many redwoods have been chopped? Well, I'm very hopeful that none of the big redwoods have been chopped. I don't know about the others, though. I mean, the others are basically... they will reseed, so they're not as much of a loss if they're gone. So why is it a canoe full of tailings in the middle of the ocean? That is a good bloody question, actually. We being sabotaged? Yep. Also need to see who can make me a better bow. Hello? Yep. I want to try and balance out the amount of predators to herbivores that I'm taking out. Predators to prey. Otherwise I might imbalance the populations. You shouldn't be taking out an equal amount of them. I don't think, anyway, because generally predators are in a smaller number than herbivores anyway. I mean, in real life. Yep. Again. Oh, you scoundrel. Stop avoiding death. How dare you have survival instincts? There we go. We can still carry a fair bit. The bison. Now we're getting a little bit close to my carry limit. See if we can't find another predator. Quite a few, actually. much more? I can probably grab one more predator or a couple of small prey. I'm unclear on the bison. Given that, might be worth me going for the small prey exclusively at this point. That prairie dog is not going to slow down, so I don't think there's any point in me trying to go for it. Here. Gotcha. Probably take out a turkey. Well, at that angle we won't. Fox, maybe. Little predator. Getting very close to my maximum now. Turkey, I think, will be the last of them. Stop wasting arrows. Got a tiny amount. If I could get a bead on a hare, maybe. But other than that, I don't think we're going to go for anything else. What I might do is just set all of these to get butchered. Then we'll take a sail across the ocean. Cause a bit of a commotion. We'll investigate the other towns that are over there. I'll bring the map up in a moment. A proper look at it. I'm also probably going to need to make some more. Let's gobble you down. Omch. That looked very saucy. Okay. I think that was my version of, yeah, this is okay, not great, not bad. See where the stew sat. Yeah, it wasn't anything amazing. It was okay. Let's drop these off. Where I will drop them off, though, is anyone's guess. Rather large amount of them. Therein lies the problem in getting a wide variety of items. Right, should be able to butcher all of these. How many arrows have I got? 37. Yeah, I definitely need more than 37 to go out on a long hunting trip. If I had some fabric, I could make some wall mounts and the likes. Yeah. Let's go make some arrows. Actually, I might need to go and chop a tree. Yeah, I'm going to have to chop some trees down first. So. Nice, starting to accrue a decent amount of pelts again. We do have a couple of trees nearby, don't we? I think there's one. I think that one is a viable tree for us to cut. Let's see if this one is. Yeah. Nice. I like the gamification of the headshot feat. When what I hear from the hunter is that you should not go for the head on animals. Yeah. What you want to go for, because the head is, as you might imagine, it's encased in bone. The skull is actually, you know, shockingly, kind of designed to stop things damaging your brain. Who knew? Certainly with bows, what you want to go for is heart shot. Aim, if you can, like, you shouldn't be taking a shot where you can't aim for the heart, basically. And the way you want to go for it is kind of from behind and to the side. Like, well, talking about deer at least. And other large mammals like that. You kind of want to... way to describe it. You kind of want to aim kind of in the spot of their armpit from behind. So from there, you'll pretty much go straight into the chest cavity and ideally strike the heart, the lungs. Realistically, you shouldn't be taking a shot unless you're extremely confident of a kill. But if you manage to sink an arrow in there and you didn't kill them, then they're not going to be able to run very far, so you're going to be able to chase them down quickly and put them out of their misery. They will be bleeding everywhere, so it's not going to be hard to follow them. But again, you shouldn't be taking the shot unless you're absolutely confident it's going to be the only shot that you need. Accidents happen, you know. It's not like you know, you're not Hawkeye, even if you think you are. But at the same time, you should be trying to make sure that they die. Yep, below and behind avoids the ribcage. Wait, I'm not? I'm sorry. Sorry to be the bearer of this bad news. You are not Hawkeye. Down. Right, this should do us for a while, actually. You know what? While I'm here, I'm going to top off the fuel there as well. That should be good enough. Okay, don't need that anymore. Should pop that in there. We'll also move down the furniture as well. I think some people are trying to buy these. I wish this would tell me how far away you are. Oh, Puska credits. That's actually really close. Sure. Oh, sorry. Buy it at. No one's selling them. Oh, sell it at. There we go. Rigel store. Cadwin store. Is anyone buying Zebra seeds? No, buy it at. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that no one's buying the huckleberry seeds, if I'm honest. Actually, let's move these down. Also need to find someone who wants these. Oh yeah. Okay. You'll purchase them over there. Tune store. You are 857. You're 357. Might be a bit of a pain in the backside to get over there, though, but I could definitely see. I can also put these up just for, like, nothing credit. And just be like, hey, you know, free to someone who'll come and pick it up. Because, honestly, it's just taking up room. Right. I'm going to be taking my cart with me. So that actually means I need to bring my hammer with me. So I'm going to want a bunch of arrows. So let's go ahead and set these up. Let's go for about 40 arrows should be fine. Take a little bit of time. Now let's go load my rowboat. I would love to purchase a larger rowboat, by the way. I believe they are available on the server at this stage. In fact, I should just ask. Oh, Hitomi. If, honestly, if you got carcasses or something, or like stone, I would happily trade for that, but you can just have it for free. So if you've got something that is just taking up room for you, I will be very, very happy to trade for that. But honestly, you can have it for free. I only have it so that it doesn't go to waste. Hey, Aruta. Backpack. I should actually be able to move these across to the Kingdom of Science area. Yeah. He told me if you want to come collect these, you are more than welcome to. And if you do have any like excess stone, I will gladly take it off your hands. I have put it into this stockpile. Let me make sure that you've got authorization. It's currently for citizens, but I will add you on there as well. Are you a... Actually, are you a citizen? Let me see. You might not need me to add you on there. Oh, damn it. Wait. Let's have a look. No, I don't believe you're a citizen of the Kingdom of Science, so I will add you onto this one. Here you go. You should just... Oh, there you are. Oh, that was easy. There's a decent amount there, but you can just grab it in stacks. Palric says, actually that reminds me, but Aavak, is it problematic if my property is so far out from the Kingdom of Science? I mean, it'll be difficult to become a part of the Kingdom of Science. However, it's not problematic. It's not an issue per se. But right now, this is our kind of like the influence ring. We increase this by getting more rooms and more cultural stuff. And you know what? Later on, there's two things I want to do in terms of building. I want to expand my house so I can add in lavatory in the living room and just move some things around. But I then also want to put in a second floor to the Kingdom of Science Town Hall so that we can add in a separate place for voting booths and election booths, other than apart from the Constitution. So we could decorate that, and it might allow us to expand the influence even further, which would be really, really cool. So we can definitely work on this. This is absolutely a thing that we can work on. Can I get there in time? Yep. No. Let me pick it up. There we are. Bring up all these crabs. Really? Really? Can I put it into the boat? Can I reach the boat from here? Probably not. Okay. Give me a second. Whoosh. That's not my boat. That would explain why I can't do it. You go in there. You go in there as well. Will this allow me to pick it up, I wonder? Please don't mean I have to come back again. Ah! Okay, well, you're going to have to wait there until the next time I come back. I'm 10 billion% going to do it. Fantastic. Constantly here in the Kingdom of Science, I feel like I'm slowly being tempted to watch Dr. Stone again. Do it! You 10 billion% won't regret it. Let's pop you over there and set up crab cleaning. Oh, actually, hungry again. Oh. I hadn't dropped all of that off. My bad. There we are. What do I currently need for my diet? Fat. Donk. Hopefully there was something I enjoyed. Doesn't look like it was specifically. Still need fat. Okay. See if I like this one. I think that was also a pretty balanced one. Oh no, jungle campfire stew. Delicious. Yes. Tastiness bonus is now 5%. Variety bonus 36%. Balanced diet bonus at 25%. We're getting some really nice numbers here. We're getting 74.8 multiplier. Beautiful. Now vitamins again, though. All right. Well, can I... You know what? I'll bring some of these with me. In fact, I'll bring this one as well. I can always eat some of that later. Before I go, I am going to set up a job to butcher. So we've got a bunch of meat. Let's turn all of this meat into... yeah, let's go for all of that into raw roast. There we are. That'll give me a good bit of scrap meat as well. So I'll pop this in my backpack. There we go. Alright. I think that's good enough. Oh, nice. You even took the crushed iron. Thank you. That's back in my inventory now. Oh. Okay, time for us to go out for a sail. Okay, let's have a look at the map. Where do we want to go? Might not be bad to head up here into the jungle. Some different kinds of food there. We've also got a nice big forest over here. That looks like quite an open area. Probably some decent hunting out there. Very easy to get to hunting. You know what? We haven't gone there before, so... It's a less populated island. But let's swing up past this place first. We can just kind of check it out a little bit. If nothing else. And then we'll head on. Let's go for a bit of a tour. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm watching Mouse MD right now, and switching halfway just feels wrong. That's fair, actually. That is fair. I'm glad someone else understands. You can't just switch from one genius to another so willy-nilly. Indeed, it's you've gotta have put a little bit more thought into such things. Go and sail up to their dock. Hopefully there's not a dock fee. Who would I talk to? Where's the dock master? Do I need to register? How much does it cost to moor my boat here? Or is the mooring fee waived for such a dinky little vessel compared to this gigantic monstrosity? My God, I want one of those so badly. We need to get bigger boats. Underground tunnel and shopping lane. Oh, this is amazing. You're doing it. You're making. Oh, this is fantastic. They're making it a reality. They've got a little bazaar. I like it. I do still have a small canoe binary Cali, and I would very much like a larger one. Also, were you here earlier when I was talking about the various roles and getting like a port authority or a maritime trade advisor? You are selling crispy bacon. Oh my good lord. That is so good. 26 fat. That is exactly what we need. Yeah, I've been thinking about the kind of roles to add into the Kingdom of Science, and currently I'm kind of sat on 3. A port authority, so someone responsible for managing and building the dock, the big docks for the Kingdom of Science. Also, someone responsible for the kind of internal infrastructure, so the roads. Like the port authority would be responsible for perhaps if we had a dock market for building the structures, or for kind of leasing the structures, so on and so forth. Buying Kingdom of Science vessels that can be used for actual official town business. The internal infrastructure, so someone responsible for building and maintaining roads. Negotiating deed transfers to make sure roads can belong to the city. And also purchasing vehicles for the town, and not just for the town, but like possibly like larger vehicles don't make as much sense. Like, I don't know how big the ships get in this, but they don't make as much sense for an individual to just buy that if they're only going to use it every now and then. It makes more sense for the port authority to own some large ships and rent them, or just make them available to the general citizenry when they need it. Likewise with larger motorized transport vehicles for the land side of things. And then the only other one I can think of is a treasurer, responsible for working on handing out the claim papers and the claim stakes, taxing, so that the town has a kind of pot of money that we can then use to do things like pay workers to excavate land, or to build, buy the building resources to make things like the dockyard and stuff like that. And I was thinking that the best way of taxing that I can think of is land tax. So literally how many claims within the town borders that you have. And then that would then be taxed on whatever, basis, or whatever, like, frequency. That way, if you don't use much in terms of the town's land, then you don't pay as much, and that seems like a reasonable thing to me. And whatever else, perhaps, when it comes to when the town is big enough to have perhaps its own things like the Port Authority, where we might have several ships available that can transfer large bulk goods. Other towns might want to hire them to move goods between two places. That, again, would be income for the town that can be used for things. And then, that sort of stuff. There are lots of roleplay stuff you could do. Ooh, a salt basket. That's a kitchen thing. Furniture type spices. Ooh, what do you need? Nothing that I'm going to be able to produce. Absolutely. Oh, well, hewn logs. I could. Actually. That is definitely something I can do. Atomic, how you doing? Sure, I'll come see the logging camp you've made. Lead the way. Hi, Rockhopper. Thank you very much, Hitomi. That's very, very kind of you, mate. Just pop it into the same stockpile, and I will check it out when I get back. Aavak, I think you could make bacon. I can make bacon, but I can't cook it, Dr. Van Gogh. Unless I missed something. Yeah, one of the things I quite like the idea of is actually having a market district, whether that's in the center of the town or along the docks, because honestly, the docks makes more sense to me. Having a large dock area, which includes, like, just the buildings that are big enough to set up a store in and have a storage on top of, or like a storage crate or what have you. And then people would be able to set up their own. I see. That's quite a lot of trees you got there. Set up their own shops on the shoreline at the dock, so when people come to trade from further away, they can just straight up get those materials. You have done a lot of logging, my lord, mate. This is awesome. You've been a very, very busy beaver. Have you played Timberborn? Yeah, if we have stuff like a market on the docks, that's going to make trading so much easier. And will also allow people to downscale their plots of land for their homes. You are king of logs. I see. Well, I hope these logs are behaving. Right. Okay, well, given that, let's go and have another poke around some of the other areas and just see what this is like before we move on to my hunting destination. The trout species just went extinct. No. Really? Well, that was unfortunate. See, this is an odd thing because the salmon died out apparently when I logged in a little while ago, and then Leafin was catching loads of salmon still. It was really bizarre. It was like, are they actually extinct? It has been bugging extinctions, Dwifter said in chat. Okay. Thank you very much for the information on that one. I was wondering about that. Hey, Gary. Have you had any weird extinction reports? Apparently, we've been seeing buggy extinction reports. Of the fish in particular. Like, salmon went extinct, like, on the first day. Before anyone had fishing. We were like, I mean, it's not outside of the realm of possibility that happened. But at the same time, it was kind of bizarre. And then people were continuing to catch fish. Catch salmon specifically. So it's a bit of a weird one. But yeah, the fact that salmon were going extinct on the first day before anyone even had fishing available to them, kind of telling. Trees here, actually. Lots of seeds. Lots of stuff in there, actually. Wanted quite a few things. Board. A high quality board used for long-lasting furniture. I tell you what, though, the moment someone gets tier 2 materials, I think Mai is on the verge of having tier 2 building materials available, and I can promise you Mai's shop is going to be swarmed like all the chef's shops are currently. It will be a plague of locusts descending upon her store, stripping it bare of even the slightest thing that looks like tier 2 building materials. Oh, having amazing fun, Gary. We're just doing a little bit of, well, I'm doing a little bit of a tour, sort of. I'm just kind of nosying in the various towns. Let me show you the current town state. I wish it would tell me what the names of all the towns were. But we've got actually, I think that's a bigger town. Yeah, that is a bigger town. That's got a larger range than R1 down there. But the towns are now starting to expand out a bit, thanks to purchasing cultural items. If we look at property, here's a bit of a easier view. I'm coming over here to hunt at the moment. We've got a decent amount of buildings there. Got a lot of buildings on this side. Got a smaller town there. A little bit quieter over here, but we've got another town down there. I believe this is a town. Yes. And then we've got one over here as well. So this continent is actually quite active. And I just realized that this continent actually is connected. So you can walk east or west and you will circumnavigate the globe now, thanks to that bridge, which is quite fun. This continent has 2 major towns on it. This continent has 1 major town on it. But it's coming together. Yeah, it's really nice to see all the settlements. I'm extremely excited for once there's enough settlements here that we can merge them to create a country. That is going to be super, super cool. I'm very excited to see that happen. The kingdom of science must grow. Right now it is merely a town of science, but soon it shall be a country of science. Then a nation of science. Well, is it town city or is it... I think it's town country, actually. Right, don't... On your server, since everyone wants to have some space, you can't get a settlement going yet. Oh, that's a shame. The town mechanic is rather bad for smaller servers. I mean, have you considered just like you're limited on claim papers unless you join the town. So, what's all the use of all of that space if you're not joining a town? You know what I mean? Hey, Asumi, how you doing, mate? Since joining a town produces more claim papers. Well, I mean, if you're on a smaller server, why would you be cramped? Like with basic, the amount of claims you get on a regular claim, you could easily have about 7 or 8 town claims just along the perimeter of the town, so they could all expand outwards from the center without bumping into each other. If you went, you could probably cram more in, but at that point you would genuinely have to have some people in the middle, and thus their expansion would be limited. But realistically, how much space do you need? Like, do you really need to have that much space that is just yours on a smaller server? I thought one of the big things that you were saying is that the way you like to play is just all for one and one for all. Very communism kind of style of governance where nothing belongs to any one person and everyone is working for the greater good. At that point, why does land ownership matter? Doesn't the land belong to everyone? Why should the land belong to you just because you were there first? The land was there first. Silly, silly Gary. Thinking you can own land. Psst. I need lots of space. That, yes, but we seem to spread out far. All over the place. You could do that anyway. You do realize that when you join a town, you get town claim stakes. 1.5 per active person. So everyone could have a second claim stake. So you could build out further. In Soviet ego, land owns you. But genuinely, you could easily do that. You could just use the town claim stakes, because as long as they remain active, the claim stake will be available. Pop that down. And so you can just take, like, what we've done is everyone who's joined the town claims 5, because when an active person joins the town and becomes a citizen, the town generates 10 claim papers and 1.5 town claim stakes. If they become abandoned, inactive, then the number of claim papers that were generated goes down to 5, and the claim stakes goes down to 0.5. So we have a policy of the moment you become a citizen, you can instantly take out 5 claim papers. That way, if for some reason you decide to stop playing, it doesn't leave, like, if everyone uses all of the claim papers, or if the town uses the remainder for something, whatever, they can be in a problem. But like, if everyone only takes out 5, then no matter how many people go away and become abandoned citizens, the town doesn't go into claim paper debt. Again, Gary, you could use the claim stakes for that. Just have the claim stakes. Just use them as second claims. Or third or fourth or fifth. You can absolutely have everyone be close together and still spread out. Yeah, they still need to be connected, but, well, I mean, okay. That does make sense. But can't you make more claim stakes? Aren't they a thing that you can just make? I must confess, I've only, like, seen them in the construction. I don't actually know how they work. What did that plant ever do to me? Oh, wow. I guess that will also work. Damn it, stop using up all my arrows. The big ship over here. Oh, yeah, on the topic of boats. Binary Cali, let me know how much you need for a large canoe. Otter is safe from hunting because otter is relative of ferret. Unfair? Yes. Do I care? No. I am not shooting a water dog. An aqua ferret. To go and take these back. The ferret safety, indeed. I put it in a stockpile next to the docks. Oh, thank you so much, Binary Cali. That's going to be amazing. Yet you shot a tortoise. A tortoise is not related to a ferret. If you can show me how a tortoise is a mustelid, I will feel guilty about what I did. Until such time, tortoise soup. I'm just going to go along the coast. Anyhow, I would like a server option for starting influence ranges, since on smaller servers, there will never be a nation anyway, since there needs to be a certain amount of people. Yeah, no, I totally get that, to be fair. I totally get that. Though, to be fair, a nation is just a bigger town. So I'm not sure you need it, but at the very least, I mean, you're raising problems with the way the towns work now. since it's not convenient for you in the way that you like to play the game to do it. And that is a valid position to have. There isn't just one way of playing. But from what I understand, nations are just big towns. You know, and countries and all of that. I don't think you're missing out on anything in particular with that one, other than the enormous range that a nation would have. Have I seen the new Z Frank? Yes, I have. Kitten snakes. I showed it to Lady Sheilab, and she basically exploded in giggles when he started talking about farting bees and squirting acid from their nipples. It was like, I love his stuff. Bloody Jerry and his farting bees.